Hello, my name is Sesarini. I'm the director of The Light of Fire from Indonesia.
Okay. Since I don't know much about this project, can you tell me what the film is about?
Okay, so the film is about a teenager who just saw the event where his father got murdered in an illegal boxing fight. And after that, he wants to take a revenge to the murderer. But he and his mother never talk about the grief at home, and after that he just trying to find a way to take a revenge and make him get into an illegal boxing fight, like underground street fight, something like that. And then at the end, what he really needs is actually he needs to find peace within himself and connect with the father with boxing. So boxing is just not a sport in this film. It's also a medium to him to release the grief.
Okay, but there are not many Indonesian films about boxing, right? I don't think I've ever heard. So also, why did you decide to include that in the movie, let's say?
Well, why I choose boxing is actually because in this story, this story is actually adapted in the short story from my executive producer. So boxing is, I think that it's too masculine, and I don't. When I read that story, I just thought that maybe this story needs woman's perspective, and a lot of action movie with toxic masculinity and exploited the violence. But in this movie, I want to make it like a good sequence action, but without toxic masculinity. And the boxing's since the boxing is a medium of release the feelings, I wanted to make it subtle. Also, there's also still fight and action, but I want to make it more than that, more than the violence. But it's more than it's like releasing the feelings of the character.
Okay. And which stage of the production are you in now?
Oh, okay. The film, this stage is on development. I'm working on my draft 2, actually, because the first draft is the other writer. I'm working with the other writer, the first draft, but then in the second draft, I want to take over. And so actually, I'm planning to take international script lab next year. That's for the planning for this movie.
And do you have some names for the cast in your mind, or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. And so, are there plans? When do you plan to finish, let's say, or start shooting, let's say?
We're planning to start shooting at 2027. So because next year, me and my producer is still wanted to develop ourselves as a talent. I'm as a director and writer, and my producer is still looking for like international talent lab in Europe. So yeah.
And tell me, how is it working in the Indonesian movie industry nowadays? It seems there is a boom.
Yeah. it's very. I'm very happy because the opportunity is like open wide since after the pandemic, the audience is increased and everything, and these days like there's a lot of opportunity in here, especially this year for JAFF Market in Indonesia is very helpful and accessible right now. So for me, as an emerging filmmaker, it's very helpful. So the industry is growing.
And how do you feel being in JAFF Market? It's the first time of the market, and you first time here. So how do you feel about it? How is the experience so far?
At first, yesterday I was very nervous because it's my first time in market with my first movie, And I have no idea with market. You know, I never attend this kind of event. And then when I just get into this market, it feels exciting. I mean, very fun when I know that when we have meeting with the people, we just like equally pitching. I mean, it's not just me as a filmmaker need them, need the investor, need the festival programmer, but they also need the filmmakers. So it's very good. It's very good opportunity for me.
Well, I guess that's it. I have what I want. Okay.